Okay, so we're ready to go. Tap that, and you're live. Whoa! Hey, good morning YouTube, what's going on? So this is John Nugent here, drone guy, giving you some drone stuff. Today, I'm pretty excited to talk about live streaming. And actually what I'm doing right now, live streaming on YouTube, is something that I've struggled with before. I haven't been able to do it. I am right now live streaming to you through my Mavic Pro drone, which is sitting on my table right over there. I've been able to live stream before using the Mavic Pro going to Facebook, but YouTube's always given me a problem. Now there was a recent update to the DJI Go 4 app, so that may have something to do with this. So what I wanted to talk about today, what I wanted to go over with you, was to show you how this works. I mean, because you've got two pretty amazing technologies that are sort of, you can combine them, that kind of converge to do some really cool stuff. Of course, the first being the drone, and the second being live stream, which is becoming super popular across all different platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course YouTube. So the few things I wanted to show you this morning, I'm going to give you a brief idea. Now I'm also in the process of actually making a sort of a regular video about this, so this may be a bit incomplete right now what I'm going to show you, but I think with this and with the video that'll come out hopefully by the end of this week, and then also what I'd like to do is later on today is actually we'll go outside and we'll fly. We'll do, really do some more exciting stuff, get up in the air and do live streaming from up in the air. But for right now I figured I would just say good morning and show you how I've been able to get this to work. So, and also certainly if you have any questions or comments, please leave them, because your questions are helpful and can really inform what I'm going to talk about in the other video and maybe later on today. I'm learning this as I'm going. I've been working on this for the past few weeks, trying to get this up and running. So there's some stuff I've learned, but there's a whole lot I haven't learned yet, and I'm still figuring out. So together we can figure more of this out and how to to really do this in an effective way. So of course the ability to live stream is very exciting, and also to be able to show people aerial footage up in the air live. It's pretty impressive, and it's a way to stand out if you're if you're doing this as a hobbyist. Maybe you're a YouTuber or you're a drone person, and you want a way to stand out on social media platforms. This is definitely a way to do it, because right now a lot of people are not doing this. So I wanted to show you the basics, and yeah, and then later on today we'll fly. So let me show you what I've got here so far. Right now, hope you can see this okay, and I hope you can hear me okay. So right now we're live, and the way we know that we're live is you see in the upper right hand corner, or rather upper left hand corner, this little red dot here. So that lets us know we're live, and actually if I tap this, this is where it gives me the option to either end the broadcast or even to share it. This is a cool feature, so I'm actually going to share this out onto Facebook right now. Let's see what that does. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this around for a second. Well, it pretty much explains it in the post, so I'm just going to go ahead and post it. Okay, and then we can close that. So, again, there you go, there's the screen. I'll show you how I got into here, and I don't know if I'm going to interrupt the stream by actually demonstrating this to you, but and I'm sorry about the lighting. Okay, so the way you're going to get into your live streaming option is you're going to click on the little drone icon on the top of the screen right here. And then at the bottom here, you're going to want to hit the little three dots, the little ellipses. And then there it gives you the option, but let me back out of screen. So this is actually what you're going to see initially. You're going to see all these different options here. The one you'll want to choose is select live stream broadcast platform. I have been told, I've actually watched a few other people who have shown videos on this, and one option up here is kind of interesting. there's enable hardware decoding. I have that switched off. In another video, someone had suggested turning that off. It can, it allows, for some reason, it allows YouTube to connect. I've done some trial and error. I'm able to connect on YouTube now with that off, so that's how I'm going to leave it. I can't really give you a better explanation of what that is. If anybody knows more about that, feel free to comment about it. So anyway, let's say you switch that off, then you're going to go to select your live broadcast platform. And you have the option, there's a few different options here. I haven't tried custom yet. I want to see what that's all about. There's some other platforms that are for social media in China, but the two obviously we would be interested in are Facebook and YouTube. Right now I've got YouTube selected. So let's see what happens. So it's just going to bring me back to this screen. Had I not been logged on yet, it would give you the option to log in. You have to, of course, have a YouTube account. You log in. It's going to ask you to. It's going to ask initially, the first time you do it, it's going to ask for basic permissions that the app, to give the app access to your YouTube page and allow you to post for it. So you'll just say OK to that, and then once you do that, you'll log in. If you have multiple accounts, you'll choose the account that you want to stream from, and then you'll just go through the process. So what you don't see here, and which I hope to show you in a separate video, is then that there's a next screen there, which is pretty basic information. You're just going to enter a title for your video, and you're going to enter, then you have the option to put in a description for your video as well. And then it takes you through two steps. It starts in the encoder, and then it starts the actual streaming. And again, I'll show you that separately. Can't show you here because we're streaming. So that's it for now. The other thing I'd mention to you is that, okay, so now you're streaming with the drone. So it's really only streaming video from the drone. As far as the audio goes, the audio is going to be taken from your device that's connected here. So right now it's just simply the iPhone mic. What I've done is, I have it here. So I have an iPhone 6, which has a headphone jack, which is really, I use as a microphone jack, and I prefer to use a lavalier mic, a little lapel mic. I have a Boya, I think it's an M1, Boya M1. It's like a $25 mic. You can check it out on YouTube. Maybe I'll put a link in it in the description section here. If you get that mic, you get a lot better audio because it's closer to your mouth, and it doesn't pick up a lot of other extra stuff, because you're probably hearing the fan right now from the Mavic. I don't know how the sound quality is. You could let me know. But in order to do that, in order to connect your microphone, the way your device is connected on the controller here, you don't really have access to the mic here. But what you can do is you can purchase a longer cable. So that allows you to connect from down here, and I'm able to, I can't show you now because I'll disconnect this, but you're able to slide the iPhone further down to expose your headphone jack, and you'll still be able to connect as you need to. You'll still be able to connect your device to the controller with this. These are a little hard to find. This actually came in a little plastic thing that I broke out of here because I just needed the cable. I think this is like a 6-inch cable. But that's helpful as far as that goes if you want to get better audio quality. And now as far as iPhone 7 goes, without the headphone jack, that's a whole other issue to solve. But fortunately, I don't have that problem. So I'm going to wrap it up right now. And again, any questions, any comments you guys have, I'd love to hear about them in the comment section. I hope to be back on later with a live flight on YouTube. And the weather's great outside, so that's my plan. And then I'll be following up at some point with a produced video to give you a little better screen-by-screen idea of what's going on here. So anyway, I appreciate you guys looking in and watching. If you like this kind of stuff, what I'm doing more with my channel now is all really drone-related stuff. So product reviews, tutorials like this, sort of drone-related vlogs and things like that. If that's the kind of stuff you like, I encourage you to subscribe, like and share. I appreciate you guys joining, And certainly also, if you wanted to be informed of the drone flight later, there's a little notification bell. You can hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when I have new videos or going live and so forth. So thanks again. I'm going to try to disconnect this now, and I will catch up with you guys later, and happy flying. All right, here we go. Checking out.